We will be doing a quick abstract illustration of a landscape with brush pens, fine liner, glass marking pencil, POSCA pens, and finally a ballpoint pen. To start with, I am quickly sketching out the outlines of my illustration with a fine liner. I will be starting the illustration with a transparent medium. So in our case, the transparent medium is our sketch pens or brush pens. And amongst the brush pens, I will be using the lightest shade that I have decided for our illustration. I'm quickly blocking out the areas where I think the sunlight will hit. I'm slowly adding depth to our illustration with a darker color. The brush pens that I am using here is Camlin brush pen. After using my brush pens, I will slowly switch to my POSCA marker. If you know about POSCA markers, POSCA marker is a opaque medium, so it will be helpful for us to cover up any kind of mistakes. I'm also using my brush pen to layer and to add vibrancy to our illustration. I'm using glass marker pencils now, and these glass marker pencils are relatively opaque. They give a nice texture which resembles the texture of water. Now I'm using my brush pen to layer over my glass marker pencils, and as you can see, the effect it has created is very unique. Now I'm adding in more of contrast, and here comes the color wheel into action. I'm using my blue brush pen to add some depth to our illustration. Please note that brush pens are not permanent, and especially the brush pen that I am using is not a permanent one. So if I'm using my POSCA markers here, it is going to blend a little bit with the previous layer, which is a desirable effect that I am going for over here. POSCA markers are a versatile medium. They can be used on mostly any surface. They are opaque and they are permanent for a long period of time. I'm adding back details with a black ballpoint pen. Now, if you can Notice I am not using my fine liner over here because if we use a fine liner on top of a glass marking pencil, it will spoil the tip of the fine liner, and for that reason I have used a ballpoint pen for adding the finer details. I hope you enjoyed this illustration. Do let me know if you would like to see me making more of these abstract illustrations. Thank you so much for watching this video.